Phoenix says the game is
Okay.
already going.
Go to play, go to find a lobby, and then join Rafe's lobby.
Okay, that's it. And then spectator. Oh, I can join your channel.
Oh,
Even better.
Bro, we're broadcasters.
Hey man, this is the Beetle out of Best Buy. Doo.
Bot, is that...
I asked Phoenix, I was like, where's my invite to the game? This is Dota, there's no invites.
Alright, folks, I think bot actually means bots here. We got somebody named Fun, Drowning, Not Waving, Ush, and for the other team, it's Tree Tickler, Phoenix, Nixus, and Lazy Boy. Looks like they're waiting on one of their unassigned players. I believe it's D-Burn. And the other team looks like they just had one join. Might have a full team. We may have our game starting here shortly.
Yeah, gangsta. Ja.
If his name was Ja and then Roll, that would be a pretty sweet name.
Without Ja, nothing. POD. I might need to open up my bag of Ruffles chips. Here.
All right.
Bacon and cheddar. That's probably gonna help my heart.
We've got two full teams, folks. Don't you start crunching on chips, Benzes.
No, I thought about it for a second. We might have to kick Nixus from the stream because he will be able to hear things.
You said.
Some could say.
Yep.
Some could say that's an unfair advantage. Cause, I mean, there's a little bit of delay at least on the stream, but. But we've got our full teams. We've got the Radiant with Fun, Gank, Ja, Drowning, and Ush. The Dire, Tree Tickler, Phoenix, Nix, Lazy Boy, D. Burn. I'm not sure what the team names are for this, but I know the Dire is the home team.
Let's see. One is Subterfuge Gaming. That's the boyos y'all know and love. And it looks like they are fighting JJJSC. There's also two other teams that are going to be playing this evening. That is the Bird's Nest versus BR Omance Esports. So Bromance Esports. Very cool name for a Brazilian Dota team. What do you say so myself? Now we're waiting.
It looks like Rafe has left the lobby, so I believe we'll be getting kicked off shortly here. And our Rafe is our organizer for the tournament. Oh, never mind. Somebody just dropped. Oh god. They might know something we don't.
Not sure. apparently they're gonna try and fill their team with some bots that are good. I guess. Not sure.
Hmm. Maybe they were matched up with the wrong team?
Potentially. Looks like there's apparently
Guess we, beep. Hey, I'm alive. I watched the international Dota tournament, so I know what to say things. Problem.
how do people know what the music this is? And I'm like, no idea. Alright, folks, for those of you who are tuning in or maybe watching us on YouTube, we have the first of 2 games set up for this evening. It's between, I already forgot the names. It's going to be Subterfuge Gaming versus JJJSC, I believe. And the other game that's going on at this time is the Bird's Nest versus Bromance Esports. Once the teams get in here, they're going to start their picks and bans and all that sort of fun stuff. We're just waiting for that to happen. We got somebody who's new at organizing the games and these sort of events, so you got to bear with him. But he's doing a great job. We're going to see how these games come out. Should be a lot of fun. And it's a good little primer for next weekend, which we're going to have our League of Legends tournament. Should be lots of fun. So.
Alright. Here we go! Sorry. Oh god.
What?
Yeah, loud noise coming through your mic also.
Oh, sorry about that. Did I turn into a robot? Beep boop beep.
It's super loud also.
Alright, Beetle. Look at this.
Yeah, you might need to turn yourself down, but
Microphone?
I don't know, like it just all of a sudden became a lot of like just noise, yeah, and just maybe you accidentally touch something. It's super loud. quick bans here. We've got it's like it's picking up your like computer fan or something. I don't know. Wow. There you go. All right. So we've got. All right. So we've got our first two bands from stuff gaming. We got Wheat and Bat Rider banned right off the bat. We got Outworld and Wisp banned on the other team here. Wisp I know is liked to be played by a lot of people because it teleports. Our first picks are Jakiro, which will, or Jakiro, whatever you want, however you want to call it, will most likely be supporting for the Dire here. And we've got Darkseer, who could be jungling. I'm not sure, but that ion shell is always great damage. Going into the reserve time, that Darkseer might have thrown their team comp out the window. Maybe our Subterfuge team was looking to pick up Darkseer in their team comp. I think Bat Rider ban was a good one. You don't want to get lassoed and pulled around. Similar, for those who don't know Dota, the League of Legends Skarner ult.
Looks like I got the microphone figured out now. Sometimes when opening up different programs, it will automatically set up to like 100% sensitivity.
Oh yeah.
So.
Got a Warlock pick, big nukes, big ult.
Now, so far from what we've seen here, Jakiro. First of all, will we expect to see a jungle? Will we see a dedicated jungle? Is that part of the meta for Dota games, or?
Yeah. You will see a jungle, or you'll see like a tri-lane.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't think a lot of people play it, but one of my favorite jungles to play is Darkseer, who we see on the bottom team here.
Really?
So, not a lot of people jungle him, but he's by far my favorite jungle. I find his jungle super, super easy. But out of Jakiro and Warlock, I've never seen a Jakiro jungle, and Warlock's definitely not jungle. So, we might see some damage picks here. Darkseer is more of a tank, Jakiro's a support, and Warlock's a mage. So we're probably going to see the carries come out pretty soon here.
Seems like the team are really taking their time. I can appreciate that. Having played a lot of League of Legends, there's different picks and bans that you do based upon who you're facing and the potential people that you're going to see.
Right.
But
and Kenny in chat makes a good point. You don't need a dedicated jungle. You can actually a Rubik pick here, but you can see in Dota you can pull camps and you can stack jungle camps. So without a dedicated jungle, you may try to stack camps at one point when you're high enough level. That camp may have 3 or 4 spawns on it of jungle creeps, and then when you're high enough level, you just murder them all for all that gold. And you've been in lane the whole time for the XP. So he's exactly right that you do not need a jungle, especially if people know how to creep pull, where they pull their creeps out of lane with the aggro from the jungle creeps.
Got you. I do want to mention that I like this sort of a setup. Instead of it being a straightforward pick a band and then pick your team comp as you go. This seems to make the team building process much more dynamic and so instead of banning, somebody getting a respect ban because they're very good with something, and then, trying to ban and pick around a potential team comp, you're actually throwing some bans out as you go, getting to do some picks, throwing out a ban as you go. So you're much more involved in the actual process. I like it.
Right. And now we've seen the last 3 bans were all some of the biggest junglers in this game. On the top, you've got the Lifestealer ban, you've got the Nature's Prophet ban, you've got the Lone Druid ban, who are all known to be major money makers and major junglers. And then we have the Rubik pick on the bottom. For those who don't know, Rubik's ultimate allows him to steal the last skill that was used by the enemy champion.
Wow, that's going to be pretty powerful.
And I believe he will be going either for Jackaro's Ice Path, or he'll be going for Warlock's ult. And now we've seen Keeper of Light banned as well, another huge split lane pusher jungler. That's what Nature's Prophet on the bottom does as well, as the split lane push. So both these teams now seem to be banning around lane control and jungle control.
Sven.
Oh boy, big ol' Sven.
I like Sven. From what I've played some Dota 2 games, I like the ability to build and do lots and lots of damage, and his CC is something to definitely be scared of. Is that kind of what they're aiming for? Do you think with I mean, a lot of Dota 2 I know is very much around your CC control, but I know that Jakiro has that stun with his Ice Wave. Is that something that you can, ride right on top of each other with a Sven coming on in, the Jakiro for a lockdown?
It definitely is, and I've seen Sven carry very hard before with his ult. They may be trying to go with the Sven carry, or he can also be their tank, but most likely that try to be their carry, which is I haven't seen it recently, but I actually haven't watched our guys play recently, with me being at work crunching so much. So yeah, so Kenny and Chad agreed they were banning strong lane pushers, like I said. Yeah.
So with Dota 2.
Yep,
okay.
ahead, sorry.
No, with Dota 2, my question is, my experience is in League of Legends. I played very minimal amount of games of Dota 2. Straight up tank, or do you end up building more bruiser? Do you end up coming into the game just able to do damage and withstand a shit ton of damage? Is that how it works? Or do you just build straight up, initiate tank, and that's it?
You can go either way, but I feel the best thing is to do this straight initiate tank. But here we've got, when we're talking about the CC with Jakiro and Sven, they've picked Naga Siren. If you mouse over her ultimate, is the ultimate, hey, you're not doing anything right now. She can sing the song of the Siren, which stops everything. And we've got Timbersaw, which is, they're going to try to pull, the top guys here must have some sort of combination between Sven and Timbersaw, or Timbersaw and Jakiro, but Timbersaw will most likely be going mid. And then my most hated champion in this game of all time, Alchemist, has been picked because I think he is just absolutely silly with Greevil's Greed, and he's just such an early game 20-minute beast. They're gonna need to shut him down. Down on the last picks here, it's gonna be very interesting to see what we got.
Just the last 2 picks for these teams here.
Kenny's asking PL, and I just realized that Phantom Lancer was not banned. And Phantom Lancer is a crazy carry, crazy pusher, crazy everything. If we see a PL in one of these last picks, that may be enough to push one of these teams over if he can farm correctly. And I love watching Phantom Lancer.
That's the one who makes shit tons of copies of himself, right?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
He has a chance on hit. An Invoker now. This is kind of confusing to me because I thought Timbersaw would be going mid, but Invoker is known as the mid.
Hmm.
An Invoker has got, if you've ever played Magicka. Oh, and Puddin' Pop. We've got Puddin' Pop, Pandar, and Storm Spirit, who is, I love watching that character, so. I would have loved to see a Phantom Lancer though, Kenny. You are absolutely correct. So we got our teams picking here. It looks like Jakiro's played by Nixus, Warlock, D-Burn, Sven, Phoenix. Timbersaw is most likely going to be Tree Tickler, Invoker, Lazy Boy. We've got Darkseer is now it just left on me when I was mid sentence. I got this though. All right, we've got Fun Rubik. Alchemist is going to be Gangster. Naga Siren is Ja. Darkseer Drowning, not waving, and Ush is playing Storm.
Alright, looks like the teams are early on the move here. You let me know where I'm supposed to be moving, man. Is there a directed camera on this bad boy?
There's camera control somewhere around here, but I can also see where your camera is right now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I think we actually
Are we gonna see, is this guy gonna ward and then leave?
He's most likely gonna ward. They're trying to see where Rune is gonna pop. Oh, we've actually got a DC. We're gonna get a pause here. Oh, I think we've got our spectator little help hints up in the top right here. You got the items shown.
Oh, look at this, huh?
XP graph. Alright, we're unpausing here. We're good to go.
I'm looking forward to see about this engage here. If this
So
is gonna...
yeah, we've got SFG coming across the river already. Looking... Drowning may have seen them. Darkseer may have seen them up there already.
Oh, wow. Is this...
We are gonna see a level 1 fight. Maybe they picked for a level 1 team comp. They may have been seen already. The positioning of our other team here does not give into it, but we look like we got a tri-lane on the bot.
Yep.
So SFG was looking for someone to get caught out in the jungle early there. They did not catch someone, so now they're I don't know, they are moving together and 5-manning right now.
So does it look like they're gonna have 3 at top? We've got
Probably
a lot of
tri-lane top, yep.
we've got a lot of wards down on bottom.
And Naga actually placed a vision ward, and it's just outside. You can see SFG has a ward in that camp. With
Wow.
that ward being in that camp, it'll deny those creeps from spawning. Tree Tickler bot here he's got 3 people here. We might be in trouble. He's trying to move.
Oh, it's not looking good for him.
This could be first blood already.
There it is.
Blood.
First blood goes to bot. Now with now with Dota 2, he loses his gold there. If he had any sort of gold, like does he keep some? How does it all work for the viewers who, like me, don't know much about the game?
He will lose some on death. That is correct. So if he's gonna be playing cautious. He's not worth a terrible lot of money at the beginning here. So that's not that big of a deal for him. But if you start getting rolled over, you will be in trouble with your gold earned.
Looks like just a lot of deny happening down here on bot. Mid seems to be a little bit of a farm fest with Lazy Boy and Ush just kind of not really hitting each other, just kind of hanging out and farming. Now, this is what I don't understand about top. Are they trying to feed anybody specifically? They don't seem to be very aggressive. Yeah. Are they waiting for like a level 3 or... Oh, they're making some movement now.
You've got Jakiro and Warlock zoning out whoever is top to try to give Phoenix, who's playing Sven, all the last hits possible up there.
Okay.
And they're trying... He won't be getting XP, but he will be getting gold. There he missed the last hit up top. He's got to be able to hit those. if he's going to be being pushed.
So these two are just gonna zone, and that's just part of their strategy. Feed the Sven and deny.
Yeah, and then when they feel like it with the Jakiro Ice Path and Sven's stun, they can, when they want to, they can say jump, you know, and they will be able to do some work. D-Burn here pulling some creeps up top. You can see the creep wave going in after that jungle camp.
Now this, what is this called in Dota 2? They have a name for it, don't they?
Creep pulling. It was originally a bug in Dota, and they're doing it on bot as well, creep pulling there. It was originally a bug, and it became part of the meta, so they just left it in the game.
Oh.
Drowning just saying hi up top.
Waiting to see where the action's going to be for you folks, but it seems like these guys have their team comp set up, and they're executing them rather well so far. Oh, looks like we're going to have a little, looks like Tree Tickler's getting beat up on.
Now he's got the stun off on him, he's going to go down here again. If they get killed the Alchemist, that could not, almost got out, and that kill goes to Alchemist, who is going to be their hard carry. Alchemist gets 227 gold, XP for the kill. He's sitting on 1,500 gold already. And it looks like if you look in our graphs here, Radiant, the Radiant side is taking the XP earned and the gold earned right now. It's starting to dip into their favor.
I gotta set Kenny up here so he can type things into the old chatty chat without Moba spanking. So just 1 second while I do that.
Now with Tree Tickler, with Tree Tickler dying bot, he does have the solo XP for most of those creeps, so he should not be too far off. He's level 3 right now, and Alchemist has hit 5. So he's gonna have to start being careful, especially with that Naga net.
See now, my question with a game like Dota, where these kills, here we go, where kills mean so much in this game. Is top? Are they looking for a late game? Is that what they're doing? Because we don't see Subterfuge being really harassy with their top. Actually, their top is missing right now. Are they in it for the longer haul? Is that what their plan is? You know, if bot ends up going down a couple times, they're not that worried, because the plan is to get into some team fights, you know, mid-late game, and turn things around? Is that a viable strategy?
Yeah, they've seen, so Tree's fallen twice at bot. And I mean, it's funny that his name's Tree and he's playing Timbersaw, I just realized that. But yeah, now you're exactly right. They're gonna be looking to Sven up top, and they're gonna be looking to Invoker, Invoker we won't see a lot from right now, but Invoker is an incredibly complicated character in my eyes. And if he's played well, can be pretty darn amazing. So the fact that Lazy Boy has chosen him, I'm interested to see how he'll play here. And I trust that he may have some confidence in his Invoker play.
Oh, looks like we're gonna get a little action up top here.
Nixus may be caught. He's caught out of position here at the secret or at the side shop, and he's actually gonna drop as well. We see bot rotating. They may actually, it looks like they're making a rotation based on the lane. We see Warlock heading bot and Timbersop coming top, who he's gonna see Storm Spirit here. Let's see what he's got. He won't be able to take Storm Spirit by himself.
Oh,
Phoenix
but here we
stun.
go.
Here comes the stun.
Is this gonna be a turn?
I don't know if they're going to be able to catch him.
Ooh, is there going to be? Oh.
That stun's down for another 5 seconds, and even if he could, he does not have the mana. So yeah, we've seen the rotation here. We've got Warlock at bot. with D-Burn now, so they may feel that he could stand it better. But here comes Naga, here comes the net.
Wow, that
Alchemist
net,
with
man.
a crit, and he's gonna have a tough time down there.
Seems like things are slowly spiraling one way or another in this game here. But
And that's not even Shadow Blade Alchemist yet, so he's just scary to me. We've got a port coming in bot, D-Burn dropping right back on him. We've got 2 rotating here.
now one of the
doing a good chunk.
One of the things I've noticed is ward control in Dota. Is there are there pink wards? Is the ability to destroy now? Is it just a ward, or is there also something like oracles?
There's something like oracles. It's called the Gem of True Sight. There also are vision wards. All the wards you see on the map right now are observer wards.
Okay.
From what I can see.
Yep.
Vision wards will have a small eye above them, and those will be able to see, you know, your invisibles, your other wards. So you can have a regular ward in Dota, an observer ward, and that can't see the invis. You need the vision ward.
All right. So now we've got 3 for subterfuge on bot and 1 at top.
They've moved the tri-lane to bot, and they've moved Tree up top to see what he can do. And here comes Storm Spirit.
Oh.
Here comes Storm Spirit. He's gonna get caught again here. 5-0, going up.
You think we'll see this tower go down?
Timbersaw is now 0-3. The tower will not fall in this wave, but you can see Darkseer moving ahead to grab some of these creeps and get them a little further off to make it so their wave gets some time to come up.
So a couple of early ganks, which, you know, in Dota 2 happens quite a lot.
We've got an Ice Path on bot. Stun from Sven.
Oh.
Rubik's going to go down, but Phoenix is going to drop here too. They're going to lose Phoenix, one of their carries, to kill a support in Rubik. Some may say it's not the best trade. It looks like the Dire team, SFG, is just giving up on top there.
Now is this like it is in League? Sometimes you will let a tower fall so that you can have that mini wave closer to home, or is a tower coming down just one more, you know, nail in the coffin?
It's a nail in the coffin, but they knew it was gone early enough that they've actually got a decent push coming here bot, and they understood what was about to happen. They didn't linger at the tower and, you know, just fight a futile battle. We see Tree here moving towards the haste rune. Let's see if he actually tries to come mid. It looks like he's going to try to come mid and help Invoker out. I'm not sure about the path he's taking. He may actually be heading top with that haste rune, yep. And Darkseer's got the teleport, and he's heading out of top. He's saying, nope, sorry.
Not happening. Alright. Some pings happening on bottom here. I don't have game sounds up that loud, but some folks said that they'd like to hear some game sounds, so... Interesting. Looking at the current gold right now, just watching the money fluctuating. This is so interesting. I wish I had this for not just for Riot folks. Oh, we got something happening in mid right now.
Storm Spirit diving on mid. Darkseer there as well. Darkseer using the vacuum. Phoenix trying to pick which one he wants to go for. Storm Spirit and Darkseer both have great escape abilities.
Now, Storm Spirit's only able to escape as long as he has mana. As soon as mana's gone, he's just...
And Darkseer can cast things on friendlies that doubles the movement speed. It's great. Basically, zoom, race car, I'm gone. and a lot of people like to put it on their carrier initiate. Got some action bot here too. We've got a teleport in. We've got a net on Nixus. We got a stun. Here's the Naga ult. They realize they're outnumbered.
They're out. Perhaps
they're gonna look for an Alchemist kill here. Phoenix is gonna see Rubik and Storm Spirit in the jungle. They're gonna say nope. I don't think we.
You don't expect a dive?
I don't think they're gonna want to fight here under tower. They're gonna want to push, and they're gonna see.
Uh-oh. Looks like Storm Spirit just...
Rubik has just stolen a skill. Rubik's got his stolen Timbersaw Chakram. There we've got a Vision Ward here, near Phoenix.
See that? Oh, I see a swing. Is this the potential dive?
Somebody's stuck in the trees.
Here it is.
They're going for Naga.
There it is.
Now they've got to find Alchemist in
this
fight, or they're all going to go down. Huge vacuum from Darkseer.
Wow.
This is going to be a 5. They're going to take out the entire team here.
Wow. So what exactly just happened there? Besides faces being melted, I'm not quite sure.
They jumped in on Naga there.
Yep.
But Naga isn't their biggest concern. They were looking for the free kill in the trees. Alchemist then put down his acid spray right below where all 5 were. Darkseer comes in, and he used his vacuum, which brought them all in together, interrupting anything they were doing and CCing them for about 1.5 seconds. At that point, any AoEs on those guys, anything that had a little bit of cleave to it, it was just bad news. Nixus with an ice path on bot, not going to do much.
Seeing a little Battle Fury on, it looks like Ogre Mage to me, I'm not sure who that is.
That's Alchemist. He's got the cleave now with Battle Fury. That's why that fight went even worse. If he had, I don't know if he had it last fight, but if
he just picked it up.
Okay, so we got. If he had that last fight, it would have gone even worse quickly.
So at this point, 12-2, with a league game, this 15 minutes in would mean ward the jungle, walk safely, and try to farm. In a Dota game, I've seen crazier things happen. What should we expect from both of the teams here going forward?
I've seen crazier things. What really needs to happen is someone on the Dire side, the SVG side, needs to get fed. They cannot lose another team fight. If they lose one more team fight and lose 4 or 5, they might call GG. And here we've got movement on bot already. Storm Spirit in the trees. Alchemist coming in. He's got a stun. It looks like he might stun himself. Nope, he got it off. Phoenix is going to go down here. Ice Path does not hit Storm Spirit. Interesting. Looked like he was right in on it. Another Ice Path here from Nixus. Ult from Warlock. Tree's going to go down. Invoker most likely is going to go down here. And it looks like Rubik's actually stolen the Ice Path, which is even worse because that's so much more CC here.
And he's able to use that? Does it have a cooldown on it, or...?
His ult has a cooldown. His ult has a cooldown of 20 seconds, and the Ice Path works just as any other skill would. It works just as Nixus's Ice Path does.
So he can hold that. He holds that until he uses it.
He can hold that, but his ult is back up, and he can steal another skill if needed.
Wow.
We've got a Sunstrike missing.
It's very interesting for me to watch how the positioning in this game works.
There's that Ice Path from Rubik right there.
So he's now free to pick up another skill if he wishes.
If he wishes, yep. But he is going to keep trolling him with Ice Bath. And here comes the engage. Oh, no, they're not going to engage here. Alchemist coming from
there's the
behind.
vacuum.
Engage on Tree Tickler. That's just free money for him. Now everybody's panicking. They're going to have to run. Phoenix
I
is
don't
gonna go
think
down
there's
here
going to be a
too.
run.
Big Ice Path from Nyx is to save Lazy Boy there. Not sure how much that's going to help. Oh, Alchemist stuns himself. He held his cask too long. He actually falls to the tower.
Wow.
Lazy Boy coming in. I'm not sure if he got caught or what happened there.
At this point, it's 18-3.
Yeah, you could.
Is this gonna be a GG and a comeback for another game?
I would almost call this one GG because there's going to be a certain point where they can turtle and they can try to farm in base, but Alchemist is going to be so burly that he's going to come in the base and just say, I really don't care, and he's going to kill them all. Phoenix is starting to get up there. Phoenix has his power treads now. So actually, let's bring up the items here. So he's got Battle Fury on Alchemist. He is much further ahead. Drowning's got a Hand of Midas. He's already got that gold coming in. The big thing is Storm Spirit already has an Orchid Malevolence. He can silence Invoker for the duration of their fights, pretty much.
Wow.
And looking at the items here, they're just so far behind on the Dire that I almost wouldn't even be running out of the base. I'd be scared for my life. Looks like they actually might try to engage here. Phoenix.
Wow, this is what they've been looking for, isn't it? Something like this.
Warlock ult is down. There's the vacuum, though. They've all been interrupted. Storm Spirit.
Oh, they got him.
Keeper's gonna fall. Darkseer buys right back into the game after falling. 4 down from SFG again. 4 for 1 there, if you're doing the math.
So, in your opinion of Dota 2 gameplay, is there, to me, what that looked like a good initiate? Someone was in a position, they almost looked like they were able to capitalize on it. Is it just items at this point? Because that seemed like what they were aiming for from the start. Was that same sort of a team fight? God.
It's items, but honestly, I'm gonna say that was a good initiate, but they're picking the wrong people.
Gotcha.
You know, they're right at this point. They're saying, okay, Alchemist is doing a ton of damage. Yes.
Oh, we're about to see him come in again.
Here comes the vacuum. There's vacuum, and the clone wall is down.
Whew. At this point,
Nixus is running for his life. And there you see Alchemist going to 6-1, Rubik to 5-1, Storm Spirit 8-0, Darkseer 5-1. We're gonna see mid tower fall here, and most likely the barracks as well. And there's GG from Tree Tickler. They called it.
Alright folks, this was the first game of the Dota tournament, Moba Madness, being put on.
GG called. 21 minutes.
Great picks and bans, team comp. Just saw a couple people get caught out early, it looked like, from my perspective from a MOBA player. And we should see them, I do believe they come back to play within the losers bracket, so.
And we might, I believe the games are best of 3 actually.
Is it? That's how it's going? Nice.
I believe so. We always know our stuff, right?
I didn't organize this. Alright, let's see.
Yep, and the player to the winner, you need to match to win the best of 3. So
All
game
right.
1.
All right, so it looks like we're getting ready for another game, folks. And it looks like they're actually switching sides here. SVG is going, SFG, excuse me, is going to be the Radiant this time, and I want to make sure I get this correct. All right. Perhaps a remake for a server location that is US East. Not quite sure. While we wait, we'll get a little. I don't know why the hell any is on here. Stop that.
And I'm not even sure if we have a rule and set for what the server location must be.
All right, looks like one of the teams asked for a change of server location. It doesn't look like anybody. Doesn't look like anybody's going to contest. And it is already updated down here. And the game will start in 3, folks. If any of you are Dota 2 fanatics, you know a lot about the game, feel free to hit us up in chat. I know very little about this game. That's why we have Beetle in here helping out with the casting, doing the best I can. Re-downloaded this game actually half an hour before the tournament to cast this, be able to put this up on YouTube and whatnot. So feel free to chat it up. We got a couple of games for you tonight, and I do believe we have some more games for you tomorrow. Let's see.
Looks like we've actually got the team names loaded in here too. That'll make it a little easier.
That makes life. That's nice. And look, they've got their own little icons and everything. Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like tomorrow the games kick off at 3 p.m. I will not be around to be able to stream that, so we'll try to get somebody else, even if they're not able to cast, to at least stream them so we can put them up on YouTube. And the finals are going to be tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. And for those of you who may or may not know, there's been a whole lot of awesome prizes that have been put together. Grand prize is for the Dota 2 tournament is $10 to each player from the store and a mythical item. Second place is each of the winners get a $5 prize and a mythical item. And third places are getting a $5 prize from the Dota 2 store. Looks like this game is getting ready to go, folks. Gonna turn the music down and get ready. Step into the game here. All right.
Now, if I know our guys, I'd like to see an Alchemist band off the bat.
Yeah, pretty sure what we're gonna see is definitely some respect bands. At this point, the interesting thing I want to see is if a respect band comes out, if it's going to change team comps or just how flexible these teams really are.
And there's one right off the bat there.
Yes, yep.
Get rid of Rubik.
He's the one who steals things. Is this correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the guy trolling.
More thieves.
Yep. Nobody wants to see Rubik stealing things again. So it'll be interesting to see if JJJSC still bans based upon potential play, or if they're going to ban. Okay, there we go. We're going to see their regular bans. So they've just banned out Wisp, right? Why is it called Low?
EO is the actual name, but I think, I don't know, IO. I think it's called IO. Each Dota hero has a name, and then like, I don't know, something. They have like a lore name, and then they just have like something to describe them. So
okay.
like Weaver may in the lore be called like Shintaka Guru.
Well, I know that Lifestealer's name is like
Nyx.
Yeah, Nyx, because I used to play him a lot when I was learning how to jungle in this game. And Alice said you respect them by taking away their character. There are some people who are so skilled that you give them a respect ban. You don't want to give them a Riven top. You don't want to give them a TF mid or a Cassiopeia. You'll hear them use that sort of language, especially when it comes to like world championships, where people know, especially because of streaming and just watching the competitions. These guys play against each other every week, so yeah. That
Jack Hero coming out again here.
Huh. So perhaps same sort of a team setup. Maybe not always the same characters, but maybe the same team setups for Team Subterfuge. Maybe better execution this game?
Yeah, I would assume we would see possibly their same support there with Nixus, because that may be his best support, and if he's not banned, he plays it well. The CC is okay. You'll probably see different tanks, different carries here, unless Subterfuge is confident in that comp they had. They just didn't like what happened with it.
What'll be interesting is if Subterfuge builds themselves up, executes correctly this time. If they take these picks, they get these picks respect banned out for the next game. So in the event that SVG actually wins this game, potentially seeing that Jakiro banned. Do you ban based upon just how much they actually carry, or about the utility? That would be the other, my other question.
Whatever threw a wrench in your plan at that point. Then I think that's what we saw with the first ban being Rubik.
Yep.
I think that was the wrench of the last game for SFG.
Seeing really sitting on these two picks right now. Will be interesting. I'm actually going to grab a drink. I'll be right back. Ha!
Our World Destroyer with that basic attack damage. Naga again with that huge ult and early game net, which is great, as we saw against Timbersaw last game.
Alright, I am back, sitting in the chair. Kiddo is still asleep. Naga Siren again, huh?
Yeah, they liked using that net, that ensnare.
And listen,
and there's the Lifestealer. There's our hard carry. They need him to get eaten.
I like Lifestealer, folks. I don't play a lot of Dota 2. When I was learning the game, Lifestealer was one of my favorites. For those of you who may not know, he has the ability to hop into minions and people, and then jump out of them. it's pretty
Yeah,
much amazing.
you can actually, I think you can actually mouse over his skills if you want to give people a better look too.
Yep. Yeah,
And
will
we
infest the
got
body, lying dormant, undetectable. When he reveals, it damages. If it's a creep, he'll devour it, gaining health equal to its current HP. And it has a relatively cool, yeah, it's like 50 seconds. I really like Life Stealer. And, I hope to see him running around causing some havoc in this game.
we've got a Darkseer ban.
Darkseer was the one with the vacuum, correct?
Yep.
So
So
why ban Darkseer over Naga Siren? Because in what I saw, that net was deadly, and that's what threw a wrench in bot early. That and I got to give it to JJJ here. They smashed it out of the park every time that initiate happened. The net was always on target. I'm not sure if it's a click and auto attack or skill shot, but whenever it went down, they were able to capitalize every single time. So
it's a unit target, and I think what they're going with is the fact that that hits one person, and vacuum can hit up to 5.
right.
So they're saying, okay, one guy got netted, but we all didn't get vacuumed. So
Our next ban is Razor. Not sure. I don't know too much about Razor, but
Razor's Razor decreases defense with more attacks to you, stuff like that. And you've got the Nature's Prophet ban, the hard push, big jungle, money, holla holla, get dollar. And I like banning Natures because I don't like to get 4-shot by basic attacks by somebody I haven't seen all game. So
that's amazing.
he
That's
just farms all day, doesn't take part in anything.
so he's Nasus. He's the Nasus of Dota. He just farms his Q and then comes out and hits you with his Q, and half your health just disappears.
Mhm.
Nice.
So Storm Spirit banned by Triple J here. When they had played him last, they possibly did not want to see it happen against them. Got Clockwork, who will most likely be the mid for JJJ. We've got Nyx Assassin, great character, awesome stun, one of the, I think one of the scariest characters in this game, personally.
Really? Huh.
He's got the spike stun that comes. It's on a line, and then his ulti goes invis. So we've got a little bit of invis playing here, and the big combo, the huge combo here is Nyx getting Lifestealer inside of Nyx as he's cloaked.
Yep.
And then they come up behind you. He gets the big damage off his uncloak. Lifestealer then pops out. It's just bad news bears. Got Visage. Looks like that's going to be their support, most likely. From what I can see out of these picks. Visage has got his 2 gargoyle minions, the familiars. He's got Grave Chill, Soul Assumption. Got some good burst with that Soul Assumption. So
now, this is one of the things I actually don't like about Dota is the minion control. Seems like a lot more extra micro to a game, that I've always felt makes it much more complicated, much more difficult when you're controlling illusions and all these other things and sending them around. But for those, it's a much higher skill ceiling. But if you're able to master it, it works really, really well.
As this game, as the Moba thing has evolved, it's evolved. I'm glad to see the micro in here, even though I'm god awful at it. I'm glad to see it because this game evolved from RTS, the micro. So we see the Chaos Knight pick, one of my all-time favorite characters. Chaos Knight with his stun. He's got the Reality Rift, which pulls an enemy to him. He's got the passive crit, and then his Phantasm, which gives him clones of himself, or copies of himself.
Wow.
Queen of Pain has been banned, so we're looking most likely for the mid carry, or the mid character of SFG here. I don't see a strong mid. Jack Hero can mid, but he's going to be supporting. So I'm assuming we're going to be seeing probably an initiate ban here, and then the mid pick for SFG, and I think Clockwork will be mid for JJJ. All right, good ban there with Gyrocopter. They didn't want anybody getting out of control, so we might actually Mirana. Okay,
Oh, that's gonna be their support, right?
that's actually going to be one of their. I'm not even sure. I believe she can jungle, but the support I believe is going to be Visage. Mirana can also support. Mirana's got the Sacred Arrow, which is similar to Nidalee's spear, but with the stun. So, not as much damage.
Man. Oh, and Viper. I've played Viper. I like him. He actually he's probably going to be in their solo lane, right? That's the best way you set Viper up with those little minions, free little wards. You don't have to worry about getting ganked. Plus, you can use that to push a lane if you need to.
That's actually Venomancer.
Oh, I got the wrong guy.
Yep, they're both green and scaly, but Venomancer has the wards. Viper is more of a basic attacking guy. He knocks down their defenses with his Nether Toxin, the passive on his on hit. Bonus damage he gets from that, and then he's got his poison attack.
Wow, yeah.
If you have the mana, you can have poison attack on at all times.
Wow, well, this is going to be an interesting game here. We got our game is paused. Looks like we're going to get a reconnect here real quick.
Someone is what do you call it? someone is very scared that they get more lag if they sit through the entire team process or something like that, you know.
Yep.
Superstitious. That's a superstition disconnect in my opinion.
Huh.
I feel like if I don't disconnect here, then my thing screws up, you know, that kind of stuff. And I've done that stuff in the past.
Ooh, I can pick shared announcers. This looks fun.
Yep, that will change the announcers. My favorites is actually not on here. My favorite is Bastion. He's in the Mega Kill, but he's not the regular announcer. Most people say the Purian Flax one is one of the best.
Alright, folks, for those of you who are tuning in, we are on our second game of the first night of Moba Madness, the tournament sponsored by SVG. If I knew how to turn the game volume, I would. Oh wow, I didn't even realize there's even more shit up here. Holy shit, look at all this cool stuff. Wow. League of Legends, you are fucking up, man. Come on. Let's see. Library, Play, Store today. Here we go. There you go. Just for you, Alice. I'm gonna pause this music. This is gonna be...
Looks like we've got the reconnect here from Gangsta. Alright, we're gonna be underway. Oh, now they're saying wait.
We got people moving though. Boy, this isn't. These top team is heading straight down.
We've actually got a smoke pop here from Triple J, possibly trying to catch somebody early.
Seemed kind of. I'm not gonna be kind of a jerk here, but that was kind of pointless to me. Like,
it's all for that 20% chance that somebody is out of position, and they can get that. Seconds. And they can get that early gold. I've actually used that to take down the enemy team's base when they were trying to push. My team was defending, and I used that about halfway through mid while the enemy wasn't seeing me. Made it past where their towers were gone and made it to the base and popped my ult as Troll Warlord to double my attack speed and killed their base before anybody actually knew what happened. So I don't like seeing it used that early, but it's definitely a situational item. We've got the top rune here. Looks like it's an invis rune. Naga is waiting for someone else to grab it. I'm not sure if Naga has grabbed it now. We've actually got Subterfuge dropping a smoke as well. Now they waited here, as you can see. And they are moving.
So this early mid?
Oh, miss on the ice path though. They needed that.
Are they going for this? This looks like it might happen. He's low.
He's gonna pot up.
Oh!
Nexus misses again. They really needed that. D-Burn might actually fall here. Outworld gets one basic attack.
Wow. This is not looking good. This is not looking good.
Top rotates down for another free kill.
2 down.
Time for Nixus to get out. Hopefully Lazy's able to help.
They cannot afford a 3-0. Lazy Boy with a big stun trying to help his buddy out.
And they split them there. Ugh.
Net goes down on Lazy.
That net.
He's got his stun up.
Are we about to see a turn? Where's that path? There it is. Not much is gonna happen with it though.
Does not have the damage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Oh man.
Well, in other news, it was not Tree Tickler to fall first. I'm sure he's happy. Oh, smoke gank gone wrong. 2 big miss ice paths from Nixus. He really needed those to hit. Oh, we got action up top. Lazy Boy caught out of a. Oh man, he is out of position here.
Oh, a little bit of a turn. Is it going to be enough?
Oh, body block from Nixus.
Wow, look at this. Nicely played. Nicely played.
Body blocking again on Mirana to save his buddy.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Phoenix not looking to get that. Nixus has no mana. Nixus trying to get himself redeemed for those missed ice paths with the big body block on Naga.
Oh.
That goes down on Nyx.
Uh-oh.
Phoenix takes an arrow. If Nixus has enough for an ice path, he could save Phoenix here. He does not.
Was watching bottom there. We had Tree Tickler trying to get some attacks in. Looks like getting a little out-sustained here by the Clockwork Man.
Clockwork is gonna try to do some stuff. Tree might actually be in trouble here. He's gonna be in a lot of trouble. He's gonna fall too.
Another rough start here.
Now this is not a GG start. This is we need to play our game, you know, get back in it.
Something bad is happening in your bottom.
Oh, more stuff happening up here at top.
Yep, top moving through the jungle.
Oh, here comes that ice path. Able to hit it.
They stack the stuns. They need to stack the stuns.
One gets away.
Nixus is gonna fall. They doubled up ice path and the stun there. They should have waited, got the ice path, and then used Nick's stun. They did not play those correctly there.
So what we're looking at is, when it comes to those sort of things, just not fully in sync, just missing. Stacking them both up on top of each other wasn't necessarily the best thing to do.
Right, and that might have been Lazy Boy wondering if Nix was gonna hit with his ice path after he saw him lose to it.
Not sure what that... Oh, that was an ult. That was an ult from mid that I just watched there. Mid goes down. 5 minutes in, we've got a 0-7. Hold on, boys. We want to see this turn into something.
Vision Ward going down up top. They don't want the
attack.
Nyx Assassin hitting 6 up there. He's actually at level 2, so I don't know. That Vision Ward might have been a little premature. It'll most likely be gone before he even hits level 4.
Alright, let's look at gold levels here. Seems to be quite a lot of money. Oh,
Phoenix is falling, bot's gonna fall.
got another body block.
Body block from Nixus, trying to help save him. Nixus might fall himself. Ice path misses. Nixus trying to make something happen here. He's still up.
3 down.
Did the best he could there, you could tell. That was a lot of work.
All 3 of them get out of there with 1 bar. That pretty much the story here so far is just barely missing these, you know. They almost had 3 kills of their own up there. Looks like we might get a gank bottom here.
It's looking like it.
Clockwork, just
Here we
saying,
go.
Hey, don't touch me.
This should happen. Let's see this. This is...
Gonna get that stun. They need to slow. He's gonna try to telly out. He's probably gonna make it.
Ooh.
Teleports out.
Wow. That's... I'm gonna say I definitely don't like that about this game. Being able to teleport out, man, where's the fun in that? Woo! Just bring a scroll and then get ganked and bounce. So if you get hard CC, that must cancel that, correct?
Yes.
But any sort of like slows or anything like that, no. Wow. It's like we're gonna see. Oh, got a little smoke on here. Going to get a counter at mid. A gank mid here. We got Ja just sitting here nearby. That's what it looks like to me. Got yep, that's what's
a net coming in.
Yep, that's what's about to happen right now. Smoke's about to wear off.
Yeah, another wasted smoke there.
Are those expensive?
Radiant's middle
they're
tower
not
is
that
under
expensive,
attack.
but
Ding
the
dong.
shop can run out of them for
Radiant
a period
structures
of time.
are fortified.
Alright, we're seeing... Looks like Naga was going back bottom. He's heading back towards mid. We're looking for a gank right now. Is that... Still. See, this is the other thing that it still surprises me about Dota. If you were gone this long from your lane, 8 minutes in the game, you would be missing out on quite a lot of XP.
And she is sitting at level 3 there. Outworld is sitting at 8. So we've got the bot
Dire's
sitting
top
at
tower is
7.
under attack.
So she's right on par with the majority of the game. So she had some time there. Nick's trying to make a move on. Oh, a misclick from Outworld.
That's 4 in a row.
Oh boy, and they just take him right down.
So that happened
Trying
mid.
to run.
I missed that.
5 in a row.
They're gonna
5
get
in a
2
row.
there.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
Oh man, bot is in trouble
6
as
in a
well.
row. 2 down.
There are kills happening everywhere right now. 15-0 right now. This is pretty ridiculous.
Green dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
Phew.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Can we
Bot
pause,
looks
please?
like
I'm
Nick
terrified
said,
beyond
hey,
the
get away
capacity
from
for
him.
rational thought.
We got this Naga Siren just there for the stun. Just there for the stun, folks. Whew.
Yeah, she is
Lazy
there.
boys trying to fight this gangster. It's not gonna happen.
Going
He
for
is
row.
out-leveled by
Radiant's
him
middle
by
tower is
7
under
levels.
That
There's
just-
no chance there.
6
Seems like
in
there
a
must
row.
be a breakdown in communication at this point. It looks like Nixus is about to go
Radiant's
down.
middle tower is
Hold
under
up.
attack.
How about that?
They're absolutely just farming them. At any point here, they are getting their kills.
Radiant's middle tower has
Phoenix
fallen.
trying to make... Oh, GG called. 18-0.
18-0. Good game, folks.
Scanning. The dire dudes won, and now that's it. Everything is over.
And our home team moves in. The home team moves into the losers bracket. That was a spanking. I am sorry.
Looks like tomorrow they're gonna have the grid updated for tomorrow's matches. At this point, we're gonna take the stream down. We're gonna put this up on YouTube. Good. It was a good start. Well, a lot of teams have a background in playing MOBAs. We don't know, which teams have, been fully practiced or not. What we do know is we got to watch 2 teams face off tonight, and whether it's execution, communication, or just team setups, we saw Subterfuge get a little bit of a spanking. Hopefully, they'll be able to put their gaming hats on, come back tomorrow in the losers bracket, try to adjust some things for the games tomorrow. So, folks, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the Dota tournament. There will be more tomorrow. I will be able to stream at least the finals, and hopefully somebody else will be able to stream the other games tomorrow during the day. And make sure to stay tuned for next week, where we're going to have our League of Legends tournament, where the casting, at least in my end, will be a lot better. So thank you very much. You guys have a great one, and thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, everybody.